Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunana, and here I am, Capricorn, with your monthly reading for the month of May 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn, with Venus in your chart, people. Okay, now during this period in time, what I'm getting from these cards out here, people. I've got the major arcana deck, I've got the oracle here, and I've got the wisdom oracle here. Okay, I'm going to go through them, but just a synopsis, what I'm getting out of this few cards in here, people, is that you guys, the ones I'm tapping into, now remember, Capricorn, everybody is on different timeline, and there is no way we can connect with, as readers, we cannot connect with all the timelines. This is one reminder. And second is, energies for every reading is interchangeable. So it could be you or somebody in your life who is having this energy. Okay, now you have to figure it out, what it is and where it is resonating for you. So out of all these cards in here, people, is what I'm getting, guys, is you people are coming to a point of leaving some situation or something in your life that, something negative in your life that you have been holding on for a long time, people. Okay, and it's a realization, call it a realization, call it an awakening, call it a transition, call it a rebirth, call it whatever names you want to call it with. But the end result that I'm getting out of this, like I said, out of these few cards, is definitely a point to be noted, is when you're coming to the place in the month of May of 2020 to know who exactly you are, Capricorn, what you're looking forward to in your life, what you want to give to people, what you want to take back from the universe. And this is a decision that you are making or you will be making in this period in time. Okay, for you it will be a very passionate decision, and I'll tell you why. But it is a decision that you have been probably thinking of but have not taken action on this. But from the month of May of 2020, guys, you are going to come to the place of understanding your own self-value, your own self-worth, what you want, not what others want for you, not what people are thinking for you, but what you're thinking for yourself, basically. Okay, and that is the reason, guys, you got in the major arcana deck, look, you got the Justice card, and then you have the Death card or the Transformation card. Now, this is exactly the same card somebody else had in their reading, and I cannot remember which sign it was. Maybe it was Cancer, I'm not sure, but you guys will have to check it out. But this was the exact scenario here. Okay, so basically, justice comes above death, and this is where you guys are heading. Leaving whatever things did not work or serve you in the right way, people. You know, where there has been a lot of mishaps, probably where you have got hurt, where there was a lot of chaos, with truth, with clarity, with fairness, whatever that situation had, definitely had given you a lot of trouble because somewhere you did not find your justice. And this is exactly why in this month you're leaving that stuff behind, where there was a lot of chaos. You know, could be chaos, could be grief, could be a lot of negative energies you were holding in yourself, Capricorn. But something that definitely made you very unhappy. Okay, and this is a period of transition. Death is a period of transition where there is one cycle that's ending and the other one is about to begin for you. And trust me, Capricorn, I don't know what it is, but during this period in time, all the signs I've been reading for is more or less coming into this energy of change. So it could be that after the lockdown period or between this quarantine period, most of us who haven't really got a chance to sit and think about ourselves had enough time to do some evaluation and reevaluation on your own self here. And which is why this energy is becoming very prominent for a lot of people in the month of May 2020, So after a good period of a month and a half or whatever time frame we have been all indoors, we are now coming to the point of this change in the cycle for ourselves. Okay, definitely. And that is the reason, guys, you see in this article you have got the star mother, which is telling you how can you mother yourself. So which is very clear message of what you can do for yourself, Capricorn. Really, how do you nourish yourself? Because a mother is all about nourishment. A mother is all about compassion, care, taking care, nourishing somebody, something, giving birth to something, fertility. It's a yin energy, it's a female energy of a mother, where she has that capacity to bring in compassion, to bring in love, to bring in peace, to bring in harmony within herself and within those around her, basically. So they are asking you, Capricorn, is this question from the universe here. How can you mother yourself when you're going through this period of transition here, which means at this point in time, universe is asking you to do something for yourself really, going forward, okay? And the next article you have is saying play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So whatever you guys are up to, people, whatever you people are thinking about doing, moving, changing, transition, have compassion for yourself. Don't be too tight with your energies. Be fun loving, celebrate yourself, celebrate you as a human being. And don't be so serious about everything in the world. Let the universe take care of it, Capricorn, for you. Okay? As far as you are concerned, they are telling you to bring back the quality of life in yourself. Okay? Which means that if you need to go out, do something after the lockdown is over, have fun with somebody, get together with people, move around in circles, once this is over. So they are telling you that don't be so serious with everything in life. Let yourself loose, people, and take care of yourself. You need to really take care, have compassion for yourself, love yourself like a mother would do with her kids. Nourish yourself, okay? But at the same time, while you're doing all that, let yourself loose. Don't take any pressure, any burden, any stress. Avoid that as much as you can. Try to relax yourself, Capricorn, because this is what the universe is asking you to do in the month of May of 2020, people, okay? Now, your wisdom oracle, the first one out, says why, or is asking you why. So basically, this is a question, people, you have also been asking yourself. Okay, what is that I need to do and why now? So there is something within you, Capricorn, which you have been trying to find out. That if I need to move, I need to move, but why? Because somewhere I have not received justice. Because somewhere I have not had time for myself. Because somewhere I have not been the same person that I used to be for some people. Okay, so the why question is something that you have been trying very hard to find an answer to for quite some time. That is what I'm getting, people. Okay, and that is the reason why the next oracle card, your wisdom, says time to go. There you go, transformation, time to go. Look, movement forward, leaving something behind, leaving whatever did not serve you. It's pain, could be pain for some people, grief, sorrow, heartbreak, suffering, guilt, anything, anything. So basically, you need to go because it's time for you to move. And that's your answer here, right here. Okay? Why? Because it's time for you to go. And there is another oracle here says to be fair. So basically, universe is saying it's time for you to go towards your justice. To be fair. To be fair to yourself. Excuse me. And remember, people, when you are fair with yourself, it's only then that you can be fair with the rest of the world. But if you're bitter from inside, you cannot be fair with people around you. So you have to be that compassionate self, caring self, looking after your energies first, to be fair to yourself first. And it's time for you to move forward. Time to go, people. Okay, so it is damn good energy, Capricorn. It is a decision that you will be taking, if not immediately, but moving forward. But you're coming to the point because the bottom of the deck for the major arcana is this Hierophant. And if you look at this card, people, this Hierophant is different from the other Hierophant. This Hierophant is a spiritual teacher who has learned their lesson through a very tough time. Okay, and today that spiritual aspect of yourself, Capricorn, is coming to a place where you are wearing this color red, which is talking about flame, fire, passion. And if you see the expression on the face, this person has a very stern look, which is telling me that you are not going to bend yourself down to any negative or bad situation in life, and also that you will be leaving the bad stuff. That is a decision. It's a expression of taking decision in your life, people, where you have concluded something in yourself and now you're getting ready to move forward. Okay, and you're being quite authentic and stern about your situation in life, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck for the oracle says exchange gift. Okay, so which is telling you that this is the fair deal, reciprocity, to be fair with yourself. The amount of love, compassion, care, harmony that you can give yourself will also be an exchange of your own gift with yourself to people. Okay, before you can really throw that out in the world. So exchange that gift, play, have fun, celebrate. Exchange that gift with yourself first, and then exchange it with people around you. The bottom of the deck for this oracle is saying, answer the call. Look here. What is your soul calling you to do? Look, isn't that a clear message? Yeah. So there is a lot of soul searching, soul calling, taking decision based on your soul decision, your judgment from your internal self. Okay, which is what you people are working upon or will be working upon in the spirit in time in the month of May 2020, guys. Okay. Now, this will be a free-flowing reading for us here. So we will ask for a few cards and then we can go on from there to see and dig deeper into the cards to understand more about it, okay? So it is, what I'm getting, Capricorn, is during this period in time, it is more of an internal change for a lot of people in the zodiac sign. A lot of internal change, which you probably kind of have neglected before, haven't given it a thought, or maybe you were just not prepared to deal with that. Okay, and for this reading, I'm not going to read reversals, guys. So, whichever cards are coming out in the reverse order, I'm going to turn it because my spirit is wanting me to give you the positive message out of this reading. Okay, not that all reversals are bad, but sometimes they can be really a little bit negative as well. Okay, so we are not going to get into reversals. There we go. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups, people, which is talking about, again, having fun, joy, celebration of yourself, celebration. It's a very, it's an energy of celebration, people, okay? It's an energy of having fun, togetherness. It's also an energy of reconciliation with a situation that could call for love as well in your life, people. Okay, whether it's you or somebody else, doesn't matter, Capricorn, but this is an energy that your reading is going to be playing around on and with at this point. But definitely it's good energy because Three of Cups, people, is a lot of celebration that's going to come up in the month of May for you, which is damn good. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah, so basically, guys, Capricorn, you could be in touch with an earth sign, or maybe you're just getting into, sorry, I mean, what did I say? You could be in touch with a water sign, or it could be that you are just getting into the energy of a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, because you do have water signs showing up in the first part here, okay? But again, this is you, Capricorn, the King of Pentacles, okay? The earth sign here. The Hierophant is a Taurus sign, which is also an earth sign, don't forget. So basically, guys, you're coming out of a place of, like I said, coming out of a place of being very moody, where there was a lot of missed opportunities with your emotions in life. You have perhaps, like I said, you have neglected some emotions. You have neglected the good emotions from the universe, and you were too focused upon what you have not received emotionally. And so what was happening with you, Capricorn, is, and if you remember, this card was in the reverse, okay? So basically what was happening with you, Capricorn, is because of that situation, you were not feeling all that great, really. You were not feeling all that great, and you had lost confidence in yourself, people. You had kind of become a person who definitely could not manage their entire show, or was finding it difficult, basically. Because with the Four of Cups showing up in here, guys, it clearly talks about missed opportunities in life. Excuse me. That in turn created a lot of emotional upheaval, okay, in you, Capricorn, where you could have felt also for some people that you did not have enough money with you and you were not getting that confidence in you that, you know what, because somewhere you felt depleted of your emotions that was linked to your finances as well for some people. Okay, because it could be that you guys were looking after your finances and some of you could have been quite obsessed with it and you could not tally your balance sheet, you know, and you felt that your status was connected with the wealth you have in life, which is of course financial wealth. Okay, so something with that aspect kind of brought you down because you were not getting enough confidence in yourself, people, to think that you had enough in your pocket to last you for whatever period in time. Okay, and because of that situation, people, because of that kind of a disappointment, miss opportunity of your finances, like I said, you felt emotionally depleted, you were not enjoying anything in life, you were being stubborn about your own decision as well, you were not hearing out what people were saying to you or what they were trying to give, you know, the wisdom that they were trying to give you. So you were basically in that kind of a situation for whatever period in time, guys, you know, and which is where there was a very subtle fight in yourself, I would say, to bring back that happiness in your zone, guys. You know, the Five of Wands is talking about a situation, people, which is a very thick and heavy feeling of being in the midst of something very thick and heavy around you, you know. Like, for example, okay, this is an example I'm giving you with the Five of Wands. You know, you go into a shopping or a grocery store, for example, and you only have kind of an hour or two with you and you have to finish your work within that period in time, but again you're fighting with a lot of people to collect your groceries quickly and then get into the cash and stand in the cash, pack your bags and then walk out before the time is up for you, you know. But there is a lot of kind of that atmosphere where you're kind of fighting amongst a lot of people, not fighting in the sense like not getting physical or verbal, but the feeling that you have to compete with the rest of the world in order to get your job done. Okay, so that kind of a situation was in your life, people, and that situation could have been talking about your finances, could have been talking about your emotional loss as well, with regards to something that is calling for the Six of Pentacles, you know, which is an energy of happiness, of a family life, love life, whatever, past life situation, people. Okay, but because of this heavy and thick energy of feeling very suffocated, drained, competing, fighting against time, against the world, with a lot of pressure on you to do your office task. Maybe some of you guys were fighting your deadlines, trying to get the best out and compete with the rest of the crowd in your office. You know, wanted to prove that you can do better than the others. So, because of this, guys, because this energy had kind of completely messed you around with or messed you up, Capricorn. And that in turn created that burden of finance on you, which is where you were very, very dry with your emotions, people. Very dry. Okay. So it's not that you did not have this emotion in your zone. You perhaps have that Six of Cups in your zone, people, but maybe you had failed to receive that Six of Cups because of this Four of Cups in here as well. Okay, you could not pay enough attention to this story in here because you were too busy fighting other stuff in your life. And that's where they're telling you to leave that kind of a situation in order to come back to your normal self, Capricorn, and to be the person that you really want to be, people. Okay? Alright. So there is a finance issue here. That's what I'm getting, people. Because in the next part too, you do have Pentacles showing up, and when Pentacles show up, that's you first and foremost, Capricorn, and second of all, it could be talking about other stuff, but it also talks about your money issue, which is what you are kind of working towards very slowly in your life, Capricorn. You're taking things into account during the month of May. Okay, you're not going to rush into it, but you're kind of picking up on the story in your life in the 3D as to what you need to do in order to leave something, move away from something, start something fresh. How much of wealth do you need in your pocket? Emotionally, financially, materialistically, whatever that you're looking at, guys, but it is an energy, people, with the Page of Pentacles, guys, here. It's an energy of thinking for yourself, paying attention to your own thoughts. Okay, giving time to yourself, Capricorn. Okay, maybe some of you guys could also be nourishing yourself, bringing back that balance in your life so that you can kind of exchange gift with whomever you want to, but at the same time, you're kind of using a lot of your intuition in the 3D to understand your priorities in life and how you balance them with the Two of Pentacles in here, guys. What is that you need to prioritize here? Because you have realized, maybe Capricorn, for some people that I'm getting, is that you cannot be all over the place all the time. You cannot please everybody all the time. You cannot run around doing things for everybody all the time. So you have to balance out your life. You have to prioritize your life. That was with money, could be with emotions. Where you feel today, like, in the month of May, you could be feeling a little bit of topsy-turvy because you are not getting that right foothold towards a situation you want to develop in your life, because you're definitely thinking long term. You're not thinking of today here. You're thinking maybe of 2 years from now, 5 years from today. Okay, what is that you need to do? How do you collect your money? How do you collect your vitality, health, wealth, money, everything in the right way? Because you're looking at a picture today from a long-term point of view, Capricorn, is what I'm getting, people. So it is something that is going to keep you a little bit preoccupied, because somewhere, remember, this card was in the reverse, so somewhere You're kind of trying to bring back your stability in the 3D as well. You're putting things together in the right perspective in yourself to understand what is that needs to now really be done and going forward. So you're trying to bring yourself to the point of becoming a little bit more social, jovial, call it social, call it jovial, call it a reconciliation with something that you have not been able to touch base with the Six of Cups, okay? So there is that energy, people, around you that you are going to be working with, keeping in mind that whatever you do from now brings you back a lot of celebration and joy in your life, guys, okay? Which is what you're working towards, and it's a breakthrough. It's a big time breakthrough with the Ace of Soul here. It's a breakthrough of your self, in your mental strength, guys. Where you're coming across new ideas in your life, which is what you want to now manifest with the Magician here. Okay, the ideas that you want to put it in the real world. So blending of spiritual ideas into the real world kind of a situation. Okay, but you will get a clarity here, people, going forward in the month of May, what you need to do now for yourself. So that clarity is going to come to you, Capricorn, and you will definitely receive that clarity sooner or later for yourself. And that mental clarity, when you get that mental clarity, that is the clarity that's going to bring you back your success story, guys. All right, let's look at the Four of Cups in here, please. Your reading is very clear, Capricorn. Very, very clear. Yeah, look. So with the Four of Cups, you have got the Five of Wands again and the Two of Swords. Yeah. So this is what you have been fighting, as I told you. And you have not been able to come to a decision because every time you tried to leave that Five of Wands energy behind, you got stuck mentally because you tried to see the truth in this, but you were not able to completely visualize the truth. And you got stuck in the crossroad with the Two of Wands in here. You were not able to move forward. So you were not able to come to a decision, people. With this energy being depleted out of your life, which is what you're trying to realign in yourself now. Also trying to look into the truth for yourself as to what happened, why it happened, and what you need to do now going forward, people. All right, let's look at the Page of Pentacles in here, please. I've never seen a clearer reading than this, Capricorn, to be honest with you. Which means that the people I'm tapping into have got very clear thought process. Your energies are not at all over the place. Because when I'm tapping, when my spirit is tapping into energies and is giving it to me, if those energies, if those kind of human beings are all over the place and their energies are all over the place, those are the readings which become very tough for me to do. But in your case, Capricorn, during this period, your energies are absolutely very, 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 very clear, which is what it is, that you got the Seven of Wands here, but this has come out here, which means this is the way it's come out, which means that this energy is turning towards becoming adamant, not in a bad way, in a good way, to prove your self-worth, okay? Where you're now getting ready to face challenges in your life in the right way. But at the same time, you're also defending and guarding your own self. Because you're coming, like I said, you're coming to the point of understanding how you find back your own stability in the 3D, which includes yourself, your name, your title, who you are, what you are here for. That kind of an energy when you want to show the rest of the world that you yourself alone is capable of bringing back everything in the right way. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, guys, you're kind of coming to the place, you're still not there. This energy will turn, but you're slowly picking up on that energy with the King of Pentacles, that's you. Okay, coming back to that self here, people, because this was in the reverse. Okay, so coming back into the right place where you will know for sure, Capricorn, who you are. This is you, this is who you are. A person, a leader, a generous, kind human being of authority with a lot of confidence and leadership quality. But the good part of King of Pentacles, people, is that this person not only nurtures himself, but has the capability of nurturing those around him. Because this person, this King of Pentacles, is extremely kind and generous when it concerns their money, their wealth, and their vitality. So if they are not in the right place, they cannot share that with the rest of the world. Okay, so therefore, you are coming to the point of bringing back yourself, Capricorn, in the right way. And I'm proud of you, people. I'm really proud of you guys, okay? Bringing yourself back, having that self-worth, purging out the old negative part in your life, moving forward, releasing the bad energies in order to get, and once you can do that successfully, that's when you will get the mental breakthrough, that clarity, that success story. That in turn is going to help you to manifest your right direction in life, people. Let's look at the Ace of Sword here, please. And Ace of Sword is also about communication. So it could be that you guys, or some of you people, would be in a place where you would want to talk. You're coming in contact with the Chariot here, with the Ace of Sword, which is again Cancer here. So it could be that you guys, maybe y'all are in contact with a Cancer, could be or may not be, doesn't matter, but there is going to be some amount of communication between you and somebody, for which there is also a mental breakthrough and success story that will come immediately, and which is where your physical energy in the 3D will work itself out of all the mess in the right direction. So once this thing happens, bringing out the sun and vitality in your life, guys, okay? So, because now, again, you are thinking about it, look, you are at the crossroad with the Two of Wands, you're planning for a new beginning in love, with love for yourself, love for somebody else, with the Ace of Cups in here, okay? So there is something that's going to move with the Chariot here towards your betterment, people, towards a success story that you have been waiting and wanting for a long time, which is about justice. But before all that happens, this period in time, guys, will also bring about a lot of celebration once this happens. Okay, but for which universe is telling you that you also need to do some amount of work in your life, Capricorn, before you eventually come to this place of bringing back the sun in your life, okay? So work hard, guys, work hard with yourself. You don't have to do that with anybody else, but be focused on yourself, people. Take time now. Arrange yourself in a way that nobody can point their fingers at you. or nobody can ever kind of put you down in any possible way, bringing back that sense of justice, that sense of strength in you, being fair with yourself, being fair with the rest of the world as well, but only after you have been able to do that work for yourself, Capricorn. Okay, so keep these energies in mind, but it's good energies. There is nothing wrong in that, people. Definitely good energies, coming in contact with good energies, and take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself. You need that. You deserve it, Capricorn. Okay? So I can't wait to see you till my next reading, guys. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, do take care of yourself. Namaskar, Khuda Hafiz, and see you soon once again.